welcome back to my channel. So for this project I took 3 cardboard pieces, and this is the handle for painting brush, which was brock, so I'm using it for this project. I will stick these 3 pieces of cardboard together, and then I will be sticking the brush holder, the wood piece, on this cardboard piece. But first I will make a hole so I can insert this wood piece inside with the hot glue. So here it's done, and then I have some cut off pieces of hanger, the wire hanger. This is I'm going to use for the arms. So here I was just checking from where I have to bend the arm a little bit from her elbow part. So here I will use the tool to bend the little bit wire to give it a arm shape, like she's holding the lights in her arms. And first here I will be taking another piece of hanger, the wire piece, to make for her neck. Here on this part I will stick it to insert the clay into this wire piece so it can hold it properly. So here I have this clay. The funny thing I'm gonna say here that this clay is not a professional clay. I am so happy with the result of this clay. Can you believe that? Which clay is this? This is actually the Play-Doh for the kids, the jar clay we use for the kids. This is that one. So I was super happy for the result of this glue. This is more cheaper than the professional glue, and the end result was very nice, much better than the previous clay that I was using. The first thing I was doing after I give it the shape for her head, I start to use little bit glue and water mixture to smooth the clay, which give it very nice texture, and it stopped the clay from cracking as well. So for me, I found it much better than the other glue, other clay. So for my future projects, I'm gonna buy more Play-Doh for the kids, which I'm going to use for my projects. Anyway, here you can see I have stick the arms with the wood part, and here is the close-up. You can see how I have stick it. It was a little bit harder to stick, but anyway, you can do it. So here I will be making the body part with the foil. I will wrap the foil around the wood part, and I will be giving it the shape. Here is all the same procedure I have been doing in my all sculpture videos to give it the shape for her body, like her breast, her waist, her shoulders part. But for the shoulder parts and arm, I'm gonna use clay as well, the same clay I used for the head. And this foil part is going to be the leg, the bended leg, which she is making it a little bit outward. So I measure it until where it should come. Then I will be wrapping the masking tape or the paper tape around the foil, and then I will stick it here. And this is going to be the second leg, which is almost behind her first leg, like the standing pose for the lady. So this is, I will bend it a little bit like this side to make it shape for her curvy body, to make her curvy parts prominent. And now here I will cover all the foil part with this masking tape or the paper tape. Then here I will start to stick a little bit of white glue, the school glue, on the wire part to stick the clay around it. I think you can skip the glue part as well, but for me I just wanted to be make sure that it stick properly because it was a little bit smoother than the other clay. That's why I was afraid that maybe it will come out or something, but anyway I was so happy with the result, and it was much more easier to work with this clay, the play-doh actually. And yeah, then I will be covering both of our arms, not all actually, sorry, both of our arms with this clay, and I will be giving it the shape. So I will be skipping some parts and I will be making it fast mode because these things takes too much time if I leave them on normal speed and if I show each and every part. So these things are common things. You, when you work, you will see from where you need to give the shoulder parts shape and her arm shape, how it should be. So yeah, I will be just completing it and then you will see the next step. So here it's done, you can see, and now I'll be covering her a little bit breast part only with the small plate-doh piece, and the rest will be covering with fabric and cement parts actually, so no need to cover all the body with the clay. So here is this spackling paste, or you, some people call it putty or whatever. um, you see it, the English is written opposite, I don't know, because maybe the camera position was wrong. Anyway, then I will be covering this foil part and her leg with this spackling paste. Just anyway, it will come under the fabric, but because I don't want to bring the foil texture under the fabric, so I was making sure to cover all the edges or the rough parts of the foil with this spackling paste, so over the fabric the leg shape will be more prominent and more good looking. So that's why I was covering it and giving some more shape for the knee part and for her hips part as well. this, and the same thing I'm doing for the this bottom part as well, covering the sides with this spackling paste to make it heavy also. So here I'm done, and here I have some cement and this stretchy fabric. Here you can see many people ask me what type of fabric I use. This is like a man's undershirt fabric, stretchy. I love this fabric because it gives more nice style to the dress or sculptures. So here I have cement. I will dip this fabric into the cement, and then I will start to give the dress shape according to her pose. So here also you will see it in a little bit fast mode because these things were time taking. So you need to see it according to your style, your choice, how you want to style her dress. So keep watching and you will see. So from where I need to make the dress hold the shape, there I will be using some pins or needles because I was out of pins. I don't know where they are, so whatever was near to me I used. These were long needles, so I used it. I stick the fabric on the same point where I wanted to make it hold the shape once it's dry. So here for the waist as well, like this, I'll be keep sticking around her body, and then I will put the fabric around her feet part to cover the top part only of the cardboard, not the arounds or sides of the cardboard piece, to leave it like this as you can see from the bottom. And then with some yarns or threads, wool pieces, I will be tying her fabric around her waist to make her waist prominent once it's dry. So you need to give the shape to the fabric while it's wet, so you can get the nice style once it's dry. Here you can see I was trying to make her leg shape prominent, and yeah, I put all the fabric on top of this like stone type piece of cardboard. So here you can see I will leave it to dry completely overnight, and here it's done. It's dry, and it was so heavy because of the cement, because all the fabric was on top of the cardboard piece, so it became heavy also. So now I will remove all of these things which were for her dress to hold the shape. So now I will apply some white glue over her head to make her hairs. It's like a low bun hairstyle I'm making for her. It's your choice, whatever style you want to give her, so do it in your way. So here I have some clay smoother tools as well I bought for my projects. I will be giving the hair some shape while using these smooth nice tools to give her hair some style. And with this another tool I will be giving her hairs more details by pressing the hairs the clay a little bit down to make the hairstyle. So here it's done, and then I have here golden and black acrylic paint. I will be mixing them together to make it dark bronze shade. While it's wet you feel it's like almost black color, but once the color will dry you will find it golden shiny bronze shade. So I will be covering her all body, her hair's face, I mean her hair, face, arms and fabric as well, the bottom part of the cardboard as well, everything. So now I will be using this silver acrylic paint to give some shade to her dress. This silver paint will not be prominent, but and it's not prominent in the camera as well once it's done. But in reality, it was looking so beautiful with some. It was giving a little bit shade, so it was looking so beautiful with some golden highlights. I think you can see some parts, but that's your choice, whatever colors you like to use. If you want, you can leave it as it is with the silver shade as well, but I want to make it like antique style, so I will be using some more dark golden burn color golden to highlight the edges and to highlight some of the parts of the dress and her hairs and body parts as well to make it looks like antique. And yeah, here you can see, because when golden and the silver paint I used was mixing them together, they were getting mixed together, it was giving nice looking shade. So yeah, this is how I'm doing. This is my style, so you can do it in your own way. So now it's dry almost. Then I took a very soft and very tiny holes fish net type fabric. This is just my style. I'm just using it because I liked it. So I put a candle, battery light candle inside, and I hold the fabric from four corners of the fabric to stick it like this together to make it hold in her hand. So like this I took the corners of the fabric, I stick it with the hot glue just on the top little bit parts, and most of the parts of the fabric is open from the sides, so it's easy to remove the candle if you want to insert the battery, new one or something. And it was looking nice as well. If you want, you can use any color, but I don't wanted to use the golden fabric because I wanted to give it a little bit light shade fabric, because the sculpture was golden, so I want the lights to be prominent through the soft color fabric. So that's why I use this fabric. Otherwise it's your choice, whatever you can do with this. And here you can see it's totally different in the video, the coloring and everything, but in reality it was so beautiful, and I was so excited and happy with the result. I loved it, and I hope you like the video. Stay tuned for my upcoming videos. Please subscribe. Take me to 200k subscribers. That's so easy for every one of you. Please share my videos on your social media and with your family and friends. Give me thumbs up, and do not forget to click on bell notification so you don't miss my any video. Thank you so much for watching, and bye for now.